God, Airstream is a joke. Too expensive, too fancy.
A while ago when I was back in China, I visited a few RV shows. There were so many new ideas and smart layouts coming out of the market. Indeed, China is an incredible manufacturing country. But when it comes to RV culture, America is on another level.
比车还高的仙人掌，3倍的车高。
Welcome to American West, where RV culture gets more creative.
It's the only one in the business. This is really a rolling home, Jade. 1.5, that's 2.3, 300,000 for just the paint.
More personal.
They just sell you the little piece for $1 million. Yeah, you want to get in debt, you buy one of those.
And a little wider.
So this is the biggest project we have going on right now. Walk inside and show you that one.
OK。下车就遇到一台 Sprinter， 这是一台 Class B 的车，颜色还蛮好看的。哇，这个车灯蛮帅的。侧边耳朵，前面2个大灯，还有一些脱困的东西。车头喷了这种磨砂的漆，这样搭配起来好好看的，好有层次感。这应该是个 4x4， 它的底盘挺高的。侧边有一个爬架，上面应该是太阳能板，标配。侧面做的拓展，因为 Sprinter 它比较细，如果要横着睡的话，人高一点，它可能躺不进去，人可以横着睡，内部空间就节省一点，因为睡觉的空间就往这边走了，前面就可以做其他事情。太重了，这个车轮胎里面还做了避震，还有走越野的一些路，就轻松一点，稳一点。这个小东西应该是个 diesel heater， 它这个 pipe 是这样连过去，在副驾后面，它这个 diesel heater 充电口在侧面。之前是停车场人家的车，我在这东搞西搞，又一辆 Sprinter， 进去看一看吧。
When people talk about classic American RV brands, Airstream is almost impossible to avoid. Founded in 1931, Airstream became famous for its ironic silver aluminum travel trailers and that sense of luxury. Even the staff who showed me around had that kind of old money vibe.
This is the #1 in the RV business. This vehicle has the ability to lift itself 2 inches, like if you're in snow.
Can I take a look inside?
Yes, absolutely. All right. So this is a home. This is really a rolling home, Jade. Have you ever thought about a little bigger?
I mean, this is much bigger than I thought.
Yes.
This Class B is much more spacious.
This will go up, Jade. It becomes a couch. This is the pedestal for you to bring this down. This comes all the way down. And it becomes a bed. See?
Oh, yeah.
All right. Your TV. You have a refrigerator. Very large refrigerator for one of these type vehicles. You also have very large closets.
It's pretty spacious. I love it. Oh, so it's naturally locked.
And then you have this as well. Cedar line, cedar wood to protect it from insects. This is a control pad in the bathroom. You control all the functions from in here.
I see.
Okay?
How big is the battery?
You have a 2500. This is your control for everything you need. This is going to tell you about your power, how's everything's going there. Okay.
Pretty spacious. How come it's so spacious?
Let me show you. Come this way.
The extension.
It's the only one in the business, and it's a Mercedes.
Why do you guys choose Sprinter to make converted Class B instead of other brands like Ford Transit or Ram ProMaster?
No, Airstream is the best, the strongest, and lasts longer. And this is the cheapest one in the country. This was originally $315, and it's now $259,999.
这个小太多了，这个小太多了，这就是正常的一个 Class B Sprinter， 这个跟中国那个差不多。上面还是比较简易的这种东西，它没有用各种的 cabinet， 它就是用了这种 mesh， 然后一个非常小的坐法，这没有 extension 就会非常小，怎样利用空间就是个学问了。
Hold the drawer.
Okay, what is this?
It's a cooking towel.
一些参数。Do you know how big is the water tank for Class B? 40 gallons. Ooh, it's pretty luxury. Now it's become a king-size bed.
That's exactly right.
30万的车，这是大冰箱。
Paint job on this unit is $275,000.
What? That's expensive.
Just the paint.
Wow.
That you can have for 600,000. 1.5, that's 2.3 right there. This is a particularly expensive paint job, 300,000 for just the paint.
How come? Why it's so expensive?
16 coats, cut and buff.
So what kind of person would buy a car like that?
People that can do whatever they want.
But it's too big to like go
He owns a
off-grid.
bank.
Oh, okay. But where do they go?
Anywhere they want, kind of like you.
Okay.
Semis are different. They're loaded with heavy weights. They have to be trained. They have to have specialized license. These, you can drive with a regular license. People stay away from you instinctively.
Airstreams are beautiful, but finished RVs in the US are not cheap. If you want to bring the price down one level, you can buy a used RV.
First time, we don't buy anything that has too many issues, okay? We buy, we take trade-ins that are clean.
Some dealers restore, renovate, and resell existing vehicles, giving them a second life.
We're gonna check it, make sure everything is good. Show you. So you also have a generator, so he comes over here and he services it. Oil, filter, air filter. We're going to put new tires.
New tires.
This one just got new tires, okay? We'll check the refrigerator. The ice maker was broke, okay? So we replaced that line, so now the refrigerator can make you ice. We plug to the water, to the city water. Make sure that everything works properly. Your toilet, sink, everything.
Water tank?
These sensors are not working anymore. Our tape guy, you have to go inside and check, okay? Replace them so everything works properly. Oh, you met Alan. This is
Oh, hi, Alan.
So he's gonna come in here. He's gonna make sure the toilet works,
I
your
see.
water works, that your slides come in and out properly.
So for the car's part, it's like a regular repairment and maintenance, filter, oil, everything.
much.
But what if something wrong with transmission?
You
or-
have to go to Velocity. You have to go to, in this case, to Freightliner, because that's a big job, and we don't have the capacity to do that.
Yeah, so just pretty regular maintenance for the
Yes.
car.
Yes.
This RV had the home part and the car part. For the car
Correct.
part, just like regular maintenance, but the home part you can do a full inspection and repairment, right?
Yeah, we can do everything because it's literally lights, sink, you know, toilets, just like a house. We check the roof. We go on the roof and we check the roof as well. There's vents. We gotta make sure the vents are all working properly. So we make sure that everything works properly, so that way when you take it, you don't have to worry
I
about
see.
a thing.
So, which type of car is most popular here?
I said the more expensive, the faster it sells. I don't know where they come from, but they come and they pay. It's $1 million coach. We sold it for $400,000.
But still much cheaper than the
The
new one.
original.
So
Oh
it's
my
like-
God, Airstream is a joke. Are you kidding me? They'll sell you they just sell you the little piece for $1 million. Oh man, are you kidding me? You better mind mine. Mine is cheap. Hey, 100,000. They sell you a trailer for 80,000. They want to get in debt. You buy one of those, and it's not even a drivable one. It's a trailer.
哇，这是一个改装厂，他们正在改一辆 Sprinter。
If you want the cost to go down another level while the flexibility goes up, then you start looking at the RV conversion business.
If you've seen it on Instagram or online,
You guys do
we
everything,
can do
right?
it. Yeah.
This is where you buy a vehicle first, a Sprinter, a Transit, a ProMaster, or even an old trailer. Then you bring it to a conversion shop, and they start building everything from the ground up.
Provide everything as far as what people need. Sometimes they just hire us for electrical. So Jay,
Yes.
is your name? Tom.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, you too.
So this is a conversion shop.
So this is the biggest project we have going on right now. Walk inside and show you that one.
Okay.
It's a truck. It's all battery powered.
Oh, battery. So it must be very big battery.
So these are quite large batteries.
How large is that?
This is 20 kilowatts.
20 kilowatt. Okay.
Yep. But other vans that are smaller, we have smaller batteries that we can do 5-10 kilowatts.
Use solar system?
This one has 3,000 watts of solar on the
Oh,
roof.
3,000. That's a lot.
It is a lot. Normally on a van we can fit anywhere from 600 to 800. So if you bring us the van, we would deliver a final finished product ready for you to go on your trip. For us to do it, somewhere between 100 to 140, maybe 150,000. But we have like high-end brands and components. But yeah, so this is, I mean, these are both good examples. This is a Transit and Sprinter.
So which car do you recommend?
They all have their pros and cons.
Yeah.
Do you think you'll be doing much off-roading?
Yes.
The Transit has all-wheel drive. The Sprinter has more of a true 4x4. And so depending on how off-road you're going to be getting, but you wouldn't want the ProMaster, which is only two-wheel drive. The Sprinter is associated with more high-end, like kind of ritzy. And so if your goal is just to have it for a year and resell it, the Sprinter would probably be your best option. If you think you might have it for like 3 to 4 years, and you're full timing, right?
Yeah.
You're in it all the time.
Yeah.
So the nice thing about the Transit is anyone everywhere, mechanics work on Ford vehicles.
Oh yeah.
But
that's
not everyone
right.
works on Mercedes.
Yeah, much more expensive.
Yep. Harder to find a mechanic when you need one.
Like, do you guys design for them, or they have a design?
Yep. Well, sometimes they have a design, but if it's a full build, then we would take their design and give it to our designer, create a 3D rendering of it with measurements and everything. You would be able to see it before we start building.
But you guys have some basic designs for customer to choose, right?
Not really. So most of our stuff is custom.
Okay.
So we don't have like spec A, B, C models. A lot of people find a picture online of what they want us to, you know, I like this bathroom and I like this kitchen and I like this flooring, and then we combine it all. The appliances would be the top end, the Victron system, everything would be more on the top of the line.
So what is the low end?
The bare minimum, you're probably looking at like 65 to 75,000. It would still be all the same features, but the electrical would not be Victron. The shower wouldn't be like a built-in large shower. It would be the convertible one with the curtain. If you've heard of like a composting or dry flush toilet, those are like 1,000 to 1,500.
Yeah.
So there's $300 alternatives for that. The wattage, the total watts of your solar would be the same.
How
and
much?
the total,
600?
I think we just did a Transit that was 720. 720 watts.
I see.
So somewhere between 600 and 700. The cabinetry on the more expensive one would be custom cabinetry that we would build in-house.
Oh.
You could pick the colors, the finishes, the drawers, the latches. You could pick literally everything.
So what is the standard basic one?
So the basic one is a prefab cabinet, like Flatline Vanco, VanWorks, some other business that specializes in just making
DIY,
cabinets.
some kind of DIY kit.
And then we install it. Yep, all the accessories, the bumpers, the tire carriers, putting your plumbing, like all your tanks underneath the van, all that stuff we can do to try and save space and make it what you want.
哇，这是他们改装好的一台车，这也是一个 Class B 的 van， 15万的改装费。How big is the battery?
300 amp hour batteries.
Dry flush.
Takes all the waste and kind of somehow suctions it to the bottom, and then it automatically twists, and that stuff gets sealed off, so you don't have the smell.
And how big is the water tank?
25, I believe. For most of our like sets that we build, it's like 3 or 4 batteries.
Do you guys build like 12 volt system or go higher?
We definitely use a 12 volt system because that's kind of like the most popular one.
Yeah.
You know, if you get a coffee maker or something that's not from a certain site, if it's just from Walmart, it's probably just gonna be 12 volt. But if you wanted something to be higher, we could definitely get, and those things will convert it from a 12 to 48 or something else if you wanted it.
How long does it take for you guys to build one like this?
To build the whole thing, it does take like 3 or 4 months. It does take some time. Yeah.
For 2 people or 3 people?
I would say like 2 people.
2 people for
Yeah.
3 people. That's a long wait time.
Yeah, you weren't kidding. That's a lot of hours to pay.
Compared with hiring a professional conversion shop, there's one more option. If you really want the cost to go down even further and the freedom to go all the way up, then you enter the world of DIY. Do it yourself. When you work with a shop, you choose, request, and approve. But when you build it yourself, you measure, cut, drill, wire, nerve, fail, fix, and try again. Yeah, DIY is not just cheaper, it's harder, much harder. But so does the fun. Your RV journey starts even before the vehicle hits the road. It starts when you look at an empty van and begin to imagine a life inside it. And my next chapter starts right here, with a new van, a new design, and a lot of work ahead. Do you want to join this journey from the very beginning? I'll see you in the next one.